This is Nick Jervis from Samson Consulting. Welcome to video 8 in the series Best Law Firm Website Designs and the features you need in place to ensure that your website generates a consistent, steady flow of new clients to you on autopilot, and make sure that your website does everything you want it to achieve. So, number 8 is a good one today, and it's all about one of my favorite subjects, water. I'm a big fan of anything water related, boats, on it, under it, beside it. I'm a happy person, and when it comes to your website, the thing that you need that is related to water is depth. You need depth in two ways, which videos 8 and 9 cover. The first one is you need depth of information on each page of your website. Now, many solicitors, when I first speak with them about websites, are worried that if they put too much content on a page, that is going to make the person think, well, I can do this myself, I don't need the lawyer. And I've heard that said, and I hope when you hear me repeat it that it sounds silly, because the fact that I can read all about your conveyancing services or your injury services or your business services doesn't mean I now know what I need to do to change the to change my web, to do my legal problem myself, to solve it myself. I can't do that. I need a lot more. So we need enough content to convince people on each page that you know what you're talking about. So there's a depth of content on the page. Now, the important thing is that Google needs a depth of content as well to assess what your page is about, to send more traffic to that page. So not only are you pleasing those people that like to read a lot of information, you're pleasing Google so that it can say, okay, I see these are conveyancing solicitors in Bath, I'm going to send them more traffic about that subject in that area because they've told me that's what they're doing. So depth of content is vital for Google, vital for visitors. For those of you still thinking, I can't put too much on because some people just like to skim read, you solve that problem by breaking up the page with subheadlines, subheadings, headings, bullet points, calls to action, so that for those that like to skim read, they can flick through. So there has to be a depth of content on every single page for you to give yourself a chance of being listed in Google and to give yourself a chance of turning a visitor into a new client. Depth is vital. This is video number 8 in the series. For the full series, to be notified whenever a new video is posted, visit samsonconsulting.co.uk/best, sign up, and I'll let you know every time a new video goes up. This is Nick Jervis from Samson Consulting. I'll see you next time. Hi, this is Nick Jervis from Samson Consulting, and welcome to video number 7 in the series Best Law Firm Website Designs. And this is another snippet which will help you to turn your website into an average performer into a fantastic performer, to deliver more clients to you on a consistent basis. So what is clue number 7? Number 7 is that whenever any of us are looking for a service provider or looking for help out there, much as number 6 dealt with testimonials, we want feedback from other people that have used our service. We also want a bit more detail about people that have used the service and people like us that have used the service. That's the clue in the middle of your screen. So I'm looking for a service provider, I want a solicitor, I land on your website, I like the sound of it, the content you have is good, you've got lots of strong calls to action. I'm thinking this sounds like a good firm, but have they really got the expertise that I need? Have they dealt with similar cases for people just like me? So I look around and I try and find your case studies, and if lo and behold I see someone with exactly the same story that had the same legal challenge that I'm now facing, and you've already helped them and you show the success and the result you obtained for that client, the chances of me now instructing you have absolutely skyrocketed through the roof. So the other thing you need to constantly collect and create and obtain are case studies. And again, in Marketing for Solicitors, this is something that I'm constantly talking about, because case studies are transformative in terms of turning your website into they look okay but I'm not sure, to a wow, that's the firm for me. They've already dealt with someone just like me, people like us, people like you, and they've helped them and given them the result that I want. This is the right firm for me. So don't stop until you have as many case studies as you can fit across your website, and ideally you'd have case studies in each section of your website for each legal service to support. So if you've got a personal injury section, I have personal injury case studies. If you're a business employment solicitor, you'd have business employment case studies. You have case studies for each of the areas of law in which you specialize, to prove that you've helped other people just like me to obtain the service that they wanted and needed. So people like you, put case studies on your website. This has been video number 7 in the Best Law Firm Website Design series. To make sure you receive all of these, sign up at samsonconsulting.co.uk/best, and you'll be notified every time a new video is posted. This is Nick Jervis from Samsung Consulting. I'll see you on the next video.